That's a new fastest lap for Sade, 1:23.63. Fastest lap for Adam, 1:22.18. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Fastest lap for Adam, 1:21.73.
Can you hear me?
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Yep, here we go.
God, das Ding geht.
Activate limiter. Box in 260 meters.
Gonna get it.
Meters. 50 meters. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Okay, let's do some flips. Let's do some flips. Check Adam is he is definitely not doing flat out laps.
knots off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Fastest lap for Adam, 21.71. Elvis, you need to watch the track limits. Fastest lap for Adam, 21.52.
Why did you roll out of it? Just get my tires warm. Guy split in front of me. And I go on the inside and he starts moving as I approach him. Steering damage, and I have to start all over again.
Sector 3 is 0.47 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Track limits, keep it within the lines. The guy behind has just done a 124.38. 6th place. Has just done a 123.37. Watch the track limits, please, Elvis. The guy ahead's lap time is a 122.54. Fastest lap for Adam, 21.41. The guy in front has just done a 123.19. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 123.27. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh man.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
What's the thanks button?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Fastest lap for Adam, 21.39. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. P6. Sector 3 is a second off the pace. Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Good on you.
Good.
Why am I getting packet loss? Yo, I'm getting a lot of issues tonight. How's the map go around there?
It's not bad.
Ferrari's quite like around here. Have you tried it?
Okay, Elvis, you've got half your fuel left. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 22.90. Yellow flag.
Go on, disconnect.
Yeah.
I've been getting packet loss issues or packet loss messages now, but still on.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
I don't think the adjustments I've made to my brake pedal is helping
Mind these
me.
track limits, please, Elvis.
Added a bit more mid-range. To change my trail braking curve, but I'm either over-slowing or too aggressive. I don't know.
The car in front has just posted a 122.78. P7.
Left side, clear left.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. New fastest lap for Stefan, 121.24. You're now 1.9 off the pace. That was 123.14. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. That's a new fastest lap for Stefan, 121.05. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. P8, you're currently 2.3 off the pace. New fastest lap for Stefan, 121.04.
Barry is struggling in that Lambo.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
But every land thing is for everybody.
But on the new tires, I think it's not that difficult to drive. But it does feel cuck on cold tires. The front is very light. Feels like you've got no feeling in the
That
front.
puts you 2.3 off the leader's pace. That last lap was a
When I tested it at Sebring, it only comes alive in the second half of the below 30 or 25 liters. And when I tested it in Spa, when it's very hot, it's difficult.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Okay, Elvis, you got about 4 laps
Any
of
laps
fuel
can that
left. Your lap time was
Mecha do on a tank?
123.88.
I don't know.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. You're now 2.4 off the leader's pace. 3 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was at 123.43. Fastest lap for Stefan, 120.94. They'll delete this lap, track limits. Place. Only 2 more laps of fuel. That's a new fastest lap for Stefan, 120.84. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace.
It's Jason. I thought he was gonna do some laps tonight.
Could be.
Okay, Novice, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. One litre remaining. Pit exit's clear, push.
Yes, this is a fucking lap.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Wasn't expecting that out of this car. I also haven't driven it or empty tank.
Sector 3 is 1.9 off the pace.
Might also be getting used to the brakes now. But for comparison, the Ferrari can do that lap time as well, so the Ferrari is not slower here at all. Well, I've managed to do that with the Ferrari earlier than what I managed with this car.
seconds. Yellow flag.
This track is going to be such a difficult track to race, so it's going to be about people making mistakes. This grid is going to be a nightmare.
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
If they don't put Adam in gold this season, then they must put then Sean can go race in silver.
Yeah.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. You're a second off the pace in Sector 2.
Yeah, nice little drift shot.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
I wonder if it's an FOV thing, or maybe the point of the corner where you're concentrating, because you're missing every apex.
Not feeling right
Like-
right now, so it doesn't feel good.
Like Your speed and stuff is fine, but it looks like you just turn in too late. So maybe it's not just a concentration thing, I don't know. Because I literally watch you for the lap. You've gone wide on every apex. But not, you've done the corner nicely, like brake thing flowed through the corner. But you're like a car wide on every apex.
Maybe settled too low.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Ford, because with the Ford I have to raise my driver height up a lot versus other cars. Because I can't see over the nose. So my normal driver height is 2.5, with the Ford I'm 4.5. And I've gotten used to that now, so now I drive 4.5 of the other cars as well.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Get good sim racing, that guy that does like sim racing coaching, I think the channel is called Get Good or something like that.
I've seen it.
And
Sector
we were
3
talking
is
about braking and stuff.
1.3
It made,
off the
no, it
pace.
wasn't on his thing, it was actually on Jax's stream. And it actually made a lot of sense. And I've been trying to do that now and I've noticed it. So when you're coming down the straight, look at your braking point. Before you get to your braking point, start looking at the apex of the corner and see your braking point in your peripheral. And then you're focusing in. It's like target fixation, where you look, you will go.
Yeah.
So if your braking point is in your peripheral, but your corner is your focus point, that's where you will go. You turn in earlier, you hit the apex more. Because normally what happens is you look for your braking point, then you start braking, and then you turn your head to the apex. So what a guy's basically saying is,
off the pace.
look for your braking point down the straight. Before you brake, it goes to peripheral and you're already looking at the corner. And I actually found that to give me a bit more consistency. Because sometimes I'm late in turn-ins. And I found that if I just focus on the corner for cornering, it actually works quite well.
That puts you 2.5 off the pace. You're a second off the pace in Sector 3.
So when you hit the apex, then you should be looking at the exit of the corner already.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So-
it's a manual car.
Yeah, always the next thing.
Track limits.
As soon as I try to do anything else now, I'm not used to it. So I'm missing it.
The rack wave made us all negative, okay. Barry is bronze, but he's doing the same time as Skitty.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Might be a small knee or whatever, that is a freaking danger. You guys think that Stephen Fry is that comedian guy? Ooh, this Dirk Wagner is also a special kind of special.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Him and Matthias are teammates, I think. With similar liveries. But at least they like keep an eye on the deltas, and if you approach they let you by.
Sector 1 is 0.49 off the pace.
Dirk Wagner looks to be teammates with Jochen Siegert, yes. Oh Jesus, that explains a lot.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yes, it's a Mustang, looks nice, eh?
You're a second down in Sector 3. Used half your fuel. The car ahead has just done a 122.47. Sector 3 is a second off the pace.
How are you clipping lacquer lines now, bro?
Yeah, I'm trying to go in slower.
You're looking like a smooth.
Yeah.
There we go.
sector 1 at 0.30 off the pace.
Much better.
The guy behind has just done a 22.88.
Oh,
7th position.
you're
Sector
consistent
3
and
is
you're consistently
0.8 off
improving.
the pace.
I know where I'm getting.
Okay, Elvis, you need to watch the track limits.
I think I've got enough tracks. Lines. What's it?
Laps,
Lefts.
you're 58. I don't know how many is valid, but you've done 58. That should be okay.
I'm fucking boiling. It's 38. Sure, big fight tonight.
Tomorrow morning,
Morning, yeah. What time do you think the fight's going to be on? Like around 6 o'clock?
But
They say
between
time.
6 and
Four-ish.
6:30. No, they said 6 and 6:30.
Oh,
Our
is it?
time.
Oh, okay.
Our time, yeah.
Is that when the card starts at 4?
None of the card starts at 4, but there's 4 fights. Our time, Rikus will be between 6 and 6:30.
Okay.
I mean, there's many media outlets said it already, and Radio Rapsu is there live with him.
Okay.
The Jonathan that he said anytime from between 6 and 6:30. So be ready from 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's my
I've-
5 o'clock. Oh.
I was at we had dinner the other night with suppliers of ours, and the guy said they invited to the fight, but they have to be there. At the guy who's hosting it said you must come from the prelims. So you must get to me at 2 a.m. He's starting
Jeez.
the braai at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Yes.
fucking.
So he's like he's gonna watch the rugby tonight. Then he's gonna go to his friend's place at 2 a.m. and stay for the whole card and then go home.
Fucking hell.
So they're gonna be catering till, and they are care people, like proper.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna come across to where that big entertainment room is. I'm not gonna be doing it in my little house. I'll wake everyone up. Get you. I got a big couch here. I'm just gonna park off. Fit the. I don't have a TV now. I've got an old. What's it? Projector. And I've got that whole like fire stick set up, so I can hopefully this time I won't have problems watching it.
Liquor. Well, hope it's a good fight. Should be.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've got a lot of what's it? I mean, I know that other guy's dangerous. He looks dangerous. He's scary, but Drickus, there's no turnaround. He knows what he's doing, and he trains. You never know with fighting. Lucky punches can come through or whatever. But yeah, I think Drickus, he's
At this level, you can literally lose due to the smallest slip of concentration. Like you can just get
Yeah,
unlucky.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but at the same time, you haven't won so many championships by being lucky, you know. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but the thing is, on the night, like I say, with these guys' level, on the night anybody can win.
yeah,
I mean, Israel Adesanya looked like no one could defeat him,
yeah.
right? And then he got clapped by that what's his name? American grootbek ook. What's his name?
We check?
The guy that Drickus beat, man, for the championship.
Strickland.
Strickland, yeah. So I mean, no one thought Strickland could beat Adesanya.
Yeah.
and then Strickland demolished him.
Yeah.
And out of Strickland, look at Strickland, and I don't rate him as a great fighter, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, but you also get, it's like, you know, like in boxing, Manny Pacquiao. Like I was a big Manny Pacquiao fan.
yeah.
He was like, him and Mayweather were like the contenders of that
I was
weight
hoping he was gonna
division.
take him out.
But like, I'm not a Mayweather fan, but I will say that guy is
No, he's a
fucking
boxer.
good.
Yeah, he can box, bro.
He is fucking next level. But Pacquiao beat everybody except that Mexican. What's that Mexican oak's name? But there was a Mexican black hair Mexican oak. That, well, most of them are black hair, but
I think I know you're talking
and
about.
and Pacquiao fought against this oak, and this oak's style just didn't work for Pacquiao. And in fact, this guy knocked. So Pacquiao beat him twice. I think one was a tie, one was a win, but everybody said that he shouldn't have won. And then in their third fight, this guy knocked Pacquiao out. Like he just walked into one. Oof, lights out.
Just like that.
And it's like, rated wise, this guy's rated like 4 or 5 fighters below Pacquiao, you know? But the styles just don't clash. The styles just don't work. But I mean, I listened to Dricker's interview on the radio the other morning. He was literally like, we've seen his stuff